Okay, I'm going to continue where I was. Hope you guys are be able to get back. Great. All right. You guys are back. Man, was that energy strong or what? Cool. All right. Sorry about that. We had all the electricity went off here for a moment. So which booted me out of the call. So sorry about that. Energy's pretty strong, guys. So sorry for that interruption. We're just going to continue on. Everybody back? Good. All right. And if you have any buds who are on the webinar, just tell them we're back. We're back on live. Interesting. One little lights go out and then disrupts everything. So no worries. We're going to continue on. Just give it another minute, and then we're going to move back into what we were doing before. Oh, you can see me in the webinar. You can see me in the webinar now. Great. That's right, Pooh. The disruption, Poke. The disruption is a blessing. You can see me in the webinar room now. Cool. All right. Guys are coming back in here. All right. So let's continue to where we were. All right. So now, where were we? Out of our heads, we're into our center point. Feet flat on the floor. We're starting our energetic breath. So we're going to go through, I'm not going to go through all the energetic breaths, but I'm going to go through some of them. Just want to make sure everybody's back before we continue. What if I have long hair and the head massage exercise constantly messes up my hair? So Lewis, I'll answer that question when we finish. All right. So everybody get centered. Again, had a little energetic interruption here for a few minutes. But you know what? So what do we do? All good. Move forward. So let's take our energetic breaths. And this is exactly what you do when you have a challenge. It's interesting how this happens. You have a challenge, okay? What immediately comes up is frustration. Hey, what's going on? And then if you don't watch your emotions, you move into frustration or anger, which is low vibration energy. So let's keep it on. Let's keep the high vibration energy going. So let's do a couple energetic breaths and keep moving with the exercise. So close your eyes, tune into your center point. Imagine that your nose is there, and let's breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. We'll lift the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Next breath. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. We'll lift the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Be still. Next breath. Here we go. Tune into your center point. Imagine that your nose is there and breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. We'll lift for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Okay, those are your first 3 energetic breaths where we just go into the pause. Where we're controlling time, time's not controlling us. Okay, now we're going to do 3 energetic breaths and move into the stillness. So let's tune into our center point. Imagine that your nose is there and breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. We'll lift for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get all the air out. Good. Pause. Now be still. Be aware. Move into the silence and let it expand. Great. Next breath. Tune into your center point. Imagine that your nose is there and breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. Hold it for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get all the air out. Pause. Be still. Be aware. Let the silence expand. Great. One more. Here we go. Tune into your center point. Imagine that your nose is there and breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. We'll lift for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get all the air out. Now pause. Be still. Be aware. Excellent. Now, the more comfortable you feel in the pause and in the silence, the more progress you're going to make. Because this is teaching you how to move into this altered state, into the silence, into the quiet. Okay, and as you can see and feel, it's not just silence, there's space there. There's a frequency, there's a dimension of space, of presence. And that's what we're going to become more accustomed to, because that's the place that takes us higher into high vibrational energy. Good, let's keep going now. Keep your eyes closed, feel the floor underneath your feet. Now we're going to ground. The importance of grounding. Stay connected to physicality, materiality, the ability to adapt and function to the changing rhythms and cycles of Mother Earth energy, the power of the planet to move with this energy, not against it. So the first thing we're going to do, feel the floor underneath our feet. We're going to invoke. Please repeat after me. I invoke Mother Earth energy to me now. Repeat. I invoke Mother Earth energy to me now. I am deeply rooted and grounded to earth energy now. I am deeply grounded and rooted to Mother Earth energy now. I bless this energy and ask this energy to bless me. This Mother Earth energy is a conscious living being. And I bless this energy and ask this energy to bless me. Now, using the formula of 5, focus, intention, visualization creates experience. Visualizing roots going underneath your feet into the earth 10 feet, 10 feet down, 10 feet wide. We're going to take 3 energetic breaths, and as we do, we're going to start from the bottom of those roots 10 feet below, and we're going to inhale and bring up the breath as we bring up the energy, earth energy, through the roots to the feet, to our legs, to our center point, holding it for the count of 3, and then exhaling for the count of 3, for the count of 6. So up for 6, hold for 3, exhale for 6. Here we go from the place 10 feet below. Bottom of those roots, let's begin. Inhale 1, bring the energy up. 2, visualizing earth energy moving up through the roots. 3, into the feet. 4, into our legs. 5, into the center point. 6, holding it for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Now exhale. Shh, and visualize that energy moving down the legs, moving the feet all the way down to the earth. Down 10 feet. 4, 5, 6. Good, all the way back down now, 10 feet, pause. Next breath. From the place 10 feet below, visualize the energy coming up. Let's begin. Inhale 1, bring it up. 2, 3, visualizing earth energy moving up the roots. 3, into the feet, moving up the legs. 4, 5, into the center point. 6, filling up the center point with earth energy, holding it for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, exhale. Moving it back down now, down the legs, all the way back down now, down the feet, moving it down now, down the roots. 4, 5, 6, all the way back down now. Good. Breathe normally, pause. Good. And third breath from the place 10 feet below. Let's bring up earth energy, grounding ourselves to this power of the planet. Inhale 1, bring the energy up. 2, 3, moving up the roots. 4, into the feet. Moving up 5, into the legs. Moving up 6, into the center point. Holding it to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, exhale. Moving the energy back down now, down the legs. Down the feet, moving that energy back down into the earth, moving down 4, 5, 6, all the way back down now. Good. Okay, pause for a minute. Great. Now mark that spot and allow your energy to move back up. Let it slide back up, the roots, the feet, the legs, all the way back so your consciousness now is back at your center point. Okay, we're going to take a moment to really install this connection to earth energy, allowing you to create your visions, your dreams, your goals from thought into the physical world. Feel yourself fully grounded, connected, rooted to the earth energy, just like a giant sequoia tree. Allowing this earth energy to support you, to energize you, to help you move through this world with certainty, with power, with strength, with confidence, knowing the power of the planet is in full support of you, and then you are in sync with the energy, planet Earth. Just take a moment now to feel those roots, feel that groundedness, feel that strength in your center point. This is connecting to the first energy, the earth energy. Feel the roots underneath your feet, feel that strength in your center point. Keep breathing. Excellent. Now, in connecting to this power, this strength of earth energy, I want you to imagine taking this energy into your life, the strength, the power, the physicality, the materiality of earth energy that strengthens you, that empowers you in all you do, whether you're at work or you're at play or you're at game, just feeling that strength, that power of Mother Earth energy, the planet, enabling you to move through this earth with strength, with power, with confidence, in full alignment to the planetary energies. Just take a moment and just visualize that. Approaching with this strength, with this power. Working your job or going to school with this strength, with this power. In alignment with the energies, not against it. Take an energetic breath, tune into your center point, and breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath. Hold it for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Just take a minute for you to connect to root, to be one with this power. Below your feet and in your center point now. Good. So your energy is at your center point now. Feeling strong beneath your feet. Now let's do what our lesson today. Visualize the ball of light above your head. That ball of glowing, flowing, living light above your head, about 3 feet above your head, that represents the high vibrational energy. See it in your mind's eye. Eyes closed. See it in your mind's eye. Focus, intention, visualize, creates experience. Look at that golden white light flowing beautifully, majestically. And if you can't visualize it, just get a sense of it. Just get a feeling about that light above your head. Now we're going to do the same thing we did with the earth energy. In order to activate this, we need to invoke it. We need to turn on the light switch so that we can connect, plug into that power. So please repeat after me. I invoke and connect up to my high vibrational energy now. I invoke and I connect to my high vibrational energy now. Repeat. I gratefully connect into the divine frequency now. I gratefully connect into the divine frequency now. Repeat, I bless this energy and ask this energy to bless me now. I bless this energy and ask this energy to bless me now. Repeat. Excellent. Now, focus in on that beautiful golden white ball of light above your head. Some of you can already feel the connection. You can already feel the energy connecting down. Let's activate that and accelerate that. We're going to take 3 energetic breaths. And as we inhale, we're going to visualize energy and light from that ball of light above us moving into our body, moving into our head, our neck, our chest, stomach, all the way down to our center point, filling our whole body with light. We're going to hold it for the count of 3, and then we're going to exhale and move that energy back up the body, through the head, back up to the ball of light, creating a circuit of energy moving. Remember, moving energy, that's what we're doing. Nothing changes until energy moves, so that's why we're moving the energy. Really clear, okay? Here we go. From the ball of light above our head, let's begin. Inhale, 1, bring the energy down. 2, visualize it coming into the head. 3, moving down the whole body. 4, moving into the center point. 5, and holding it at the center point. 6 for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Moving the energy back up now. Back up, moving it up the body, and up the neck, up the head, moving the energy, the light back up, the ball of light above our head. 4, 5, 6. Great. Now pause. See if you can see light or feel or express. We're connecting into this, to the new energy tonight, to the high vibrational energy. Excellent. Let's do second breath. Here we go, drawing down this energy. Remember, this energy is clearing, cleaning, cleansing, and healing all cells, membranes, and organs in the body. Let's bring it down now and begin. Inhale, 1, bring it down. 2, 3, bring it down. 4, 5, moving down. 6, all the way to the center point, holding it for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Smooth the energy back up now, moving it up. Moving it back up, cleaning, clearing, cleansing, and healing all cells, membranes, and organs. Moving it back up now, the ball of light above our head. 5, 6. Good. Pause. Be still. And last breath. Here we go, drawing the energy down now. That ball of light. Let's begin. Inhale, 1, bring it down. 2, that light coming from the ball of light, entering the head. 3, ball of light, filling the body with light. 4, all the way down. 5, to the center point. 6, holding it for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Moving the energy, moving it up, moving that light, moving it back up. 4, 5, 6, all the way back up to the ball of light above our heads. Pause for a moment. Feel that connection. Excellent. With the awareness of the ball of golden light above your head, let your energy slide back down now, down in the head, neck, all the way down the spine, all the way to the center point. Okay, listen carefully. You are now in full alignment. In your mind's eye, feel those roots below your feet connecting you to the power of earth energy. Be aware of being at your center point, your place of power, your place where you're responsible to deal with whatever you're dealing with in full alignment. Be aware of you're able to continually drawing down rays of high vibrational energy from that ball of light above your head, continuing to clean, clear, cleanse, heal all cells, membranes, and organs, emotionally, energetically, physically, spiritually. That connection is still there. Now, from your center point, We're going to take a moment for you to feel for the first time what it feels to be in alignment with both energies at your power spot. This is the energetic bridge we've been building, the support structure we've been building throughout the whole class. Now you're here, connected to earth energy below you, the divine high vibration energy above you, and having those energies meet and strengthen your physical body at your center point. So we're going to just take a moment. We're going to move into the stillness now, into the silence, into presence. So I want you to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. I want you to relax your shoulders. I want you to put your palms up. Now be still, be aware. Just let go and move into full alignment with the energies now. As you continue to connect to this alignment, be aware of the stillness of the silence. Notice that it's different now from the normal silence. Notice there's a presence, there's an energy, there's an expansion. Just let go. If thoughts come, let them pass like clouds. And just be aware of the expansive silence of presence now. This is the gateway to high vibrational energy, to being an unlimited, eternal energy, an unlimited being connected to all possibilities. Just take another moment for you to feel the alignment, the power of earth below your feet, the high vibration energy waves that you're attuned to coming down in your full strength and power at your center point. Let's take one more moment before we get ready to come back. Right. We're going to get ready to come back now in full waking consciousness, knowing the energy is shifted, moved, and been realigned. And we've put together the pieces of energetic alignment in full connection to the earth below, to our center point, our place of power, and to the high vibrational energy above us. Getting ready to come back now on the count of 5. 1, feel the floor underneath your feet. Coming back now in full waking consciousness. 2, feel the chair underneath your seat. Coming back in bliss and joy and peace. Number 3, feel the chair against your back, coming back now. 4, and on the next number, coming back aware, alert, having experienced full energetic alignment for the first time, coming back in awareness, peace, and bliss. Coming back in full conscious awareness now. Number 5, eyes open. All right, welcome back. That was the whole Megillah, my friends. That was the whole, everything that you learned from start to finish. The whole energetic model. How do you feel? It's a nice feeling, isn't it? It's a calming feeling. This is what high vibration energy feels like. Joy, peace, bliss, calmness, flow. No attachments, no aversions. I can take it or leave it. There's a saying called, I want the creator more than the creation, which means I want this energy, this peace, this connection, this flow, more than I want any physical thing. Now, it's okay to have physical things and to have good times, but we want to be on top of our energy. We want to be controlling our energy. We want to be in partnership with the high vibrational energy so that the peace and the good times last. You know, so much of us, whenever we're having a good time, we say, God, if only I could make this last. Well, if it's physicality, it's not going to last, because if it goes up, it goes down. If it happens, it stops. But this peace, this high vibration energy peace, continues to last and continues to keep moving. Okay, any questions about anything that we've covered tonight? Sorry for the little delay, but it was all good. Any questions about using the high vibrational energy? Thank you, Pac. Appreciate you. Questions? Polls up. Lewis, I don't know what you mean by polls up. Okay, Pac, is the feeling more about being calm, tranquil, rather than excited? Too blissful to have any questions. Great. You know, being calm and tranquil is part of the state. It's part of being able to connect to the high vibrational energy. So if you notice, you know, excitement, it's great to be excited, but a lot of times people get excited in low vibration energy. So if I hear good news, you know, I'm excited, but I'm still, you notice at this place, I really want you guys to focus on what you're feeling now. I know it's hard for you to ask questions, but remember, high vibration energy is open. It's free, it's light, it's moving out, moving up, it's expanding, it's joyous, it's happy, it's free. Notice in this place, you're just content. There's no lacking, there's no neediness, there's no stress or tension. You're just in full alignment. This is what it means to be in full alignment, you guys. This is the result of the hard work that you put into doing this class. You now know how to be in complete alignment with yourself and with the high vibration and the low vibration. And when you put yourself in this place every day, your energy expands and the low vibration energy recedes. And life is really cool. It's really cool. From this place, you're unlimited. You can move in any space you want. And it's your most powerful place. It's, it feels like we're high now, doesn't it? It feels like we're just, ooh. You know why? Because our minds are quiet and we're connecting to all the things that feel good. The people use as substitutes. They take drink or do drugs to feel this way, to feel bliss, to feel this happiness, this joy. They call it the peace that passes all understanding. You're just whole and complete right now. How cool is that? All right. Does this have to do with Hermetic saying that as above, so below? As below, so above? Well, Austin, what that really means is what I talked to you about. All the energy that affects us, it affects us globally, and it affects us personally. So when you get a high vibration energy vibe, let's say you see a beautiful sunset, or you hear a beautiful piece of music, or you have a great meal, or you're with a girl and you have great lovemaking sessions, do you notice that after those things happen, your mind's quiet, just like it is right now? So this is the place of high vibrational energy. That happens outside us, but it also happens inside us. So as above, so below. What happens above, it happens up there or out there, happens in here too. So that's why we want to connect only to high vibrational energy. Good point. Okay, so Lewis with the long hair. So if you're doing the long hair and you got it in a ponytail, can you just, instead of doing this, can you just keep doing it this way? Can you do it so you don't mess up your hair? Most guys don't care less, but the point is to keep the scalp, to move the scalp, and that's how we move the hair. So try to be creative. If you work at it, I don't care what your hairdo is. I've done this when I, was going out at night. But just, you just want to move. Use your fingertips then. If you can't do the hand washing, then use your fingertips to stimulate the top of your head and the forehead too. Okay, that should help you. See if you can be creative. Work on that. Let me know how that works. Okay, Rasmus, will doing the exercise solidify you in the high vibrational energy even if you don't do the exercises? Feel really high vibration for like an hour afterwards, but then I get immersed in something and forget about it and then have to bring back and then have to try. Okay, so good question. So here's the answer. The more you do it, the better you get. Now, you guys are just moving now into being able to pull down high vibration energy states. Okay, the first part of the class was being able to clear yourself of low vibration energy and start energy moving again. Okay, and then you learn how to ground yourself and connect with the high vibrational energy of Earth. Okay, now tonight you pull down high vibration energy from above, or the air energies. So the whole point of doing this, it's like exercise. The more you exercise, the better you get. And after a while, when you're doing this all the time, you've created a level of vitality and health that you become used to every day because you're in shape. And right now, I recommend that you do this every morning and every evening. And if you can do it in the afternoon, great, because right now you're drawing down energy fields to you. And this is new. This is new to most of you. You're not used to doing this. You're transitioning. The low vibration energy has had you by the balls your whole life, and you're transitioning now from low vibration energy, and you're taking back your energy. Now I'm going to remind you, the low vibration energy doesn't want you to do this. There's a force that's going to try to keep you from this happiness that you're experiencing now. You know, it's the same thing that causes people to stop their goals or to sabotage themselves. It's an energy frequency. So you got to be determined. You can't be just interested. You got to be committed to moving out of your low vibration energy field and doing these exercises every day, no matter what, no matter what. Because if you do, you'll change your life. And as you guys know, it isn't easy. It's not easy to change. If it was easy, everybody would be changing their lives. But most people are stuck. Why? Because there's a force that keeps them stuck. Now, you guys are blessed with the secret knowledge of how to diffuse that energy, the energy that wants to sabotage you, wants to take you down, wants to create disruption and chaos. You know how to disconnect that energy. You got all the tools now to disconnect that energy and put yourself in a high vibrational energy. So the only thing now the low vibration energy can do is to try to get you not to do it. It can't stop you from doing it once you do it. It can only try to make you lazy, try to distract you, or make you feel that it's not important. That's why energetic freedom isn't free. You know, it's like the revolution. I was watching this thing on George Washington the other night, the hidden George Washington. You know, we're all walking around free doing what we want, but there are people who paid a big price for us to be able to have this. Guys gave their lives. People suffered. You know, people went through unimaginable hardships to be able to create this freedom. So remember, there are always forces. Talk about above and below. There are always forces, whether physical or non-physical, that are trying to enslave us. They're trying to keep us down. You know, I saw a great on the way back from the airport, there's a sign advertising this show. I forget what the show's called, but it says, all it takes for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Okay, so let me rephrase that. All it takes for low vibration energy to sabotage you and keep you from the life of your dreams is for you to do nothing. And if you do nothing, you can guarantee that low vibration energy is going to take over, just like it takes over everybody else who doesn't know about this. You know, the people who are successful, the people that are where you want to be, they were driven, they were dedicated, they were committed to be able to get results happening. And they did it, you know, even with tremendous pressure. So you don't have to go through that horrible pressure, that horrible self-sabotage, but you have to be energetically aware. That's why it's so important for you guys to continue your work. That's why we created level 2. Level 2 for you guys to get involved with, to keep this going, because you got to keep it going. Right now, you're just starting to learn this. You're getting up to speed. You're learning about your energies. You're learning about the energies that are good for you, that empower you. To learn about the energies that want to take you down. Okay, now it's about practicing and making the commitment to do this every day. That's why I'm here, you know, to help you on the courses. And those of you who are in the premium program, you know, I help you personally on whatever you're dealing with. So take advantage of that too. So sign up for level 2. We'll make that available to everybody on Tuesday when we do the wrap up again. Okay, take a couple more questions since it's a holiday weekend. Okay. So Rasmus, you got to do the exercises every day. You know, in the beginning, does it wear off? Yeah, because every time you do the exercises, you're making a deposit in your energetic bank. So, you know, if you don't have much stored in your high vibration energy bank, then it goes away. But as you do this for a while and you get into the rhythm, like for me, you know, I've got a huge bank of high vibration energy that I can lean on when I need it, that will protect me, that moves into a giant field force. So I want you guys to have the same thing. This energy is here for you to use. This high vibration energy is for you to use it, to help you, to guide you, to inform you. I mean, it's endless what this energy can do. So the low vibration energy's job is to try to keep you out of this energy. Don't let it. You can have the life of your dreams or something real close if you plug into the high vibrational energy. That's what we did tonight. That's the focus of level 1. Level 2 is not only plugging into it, but learning how to expand it, how to use it, learning how to clean out the low vibration energy so we can attract more high vibration energy to expand us, to start going for you know, the desires of our heart. So this is a continuing process. Okay, does this have to do with the hermetics? Okay. Okay, I think I answered all those questions. Rasmus, you're welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. It's a pleasure for me to teach you guys. Okay, is all that preparation before the 3, actual grounding, breathing, really that important? What's the effect of the exercise? Can I just take 3 grounding breaths with all the preparation if I'm in a rush? Well, yeah, if you're in a rush and you can't do that. But here's the thing, Lewis, I don't teach any fluff. The reason why the beginning steps are important, it's scanning your own energy. You got to know where you start. You got to know where you are. So how do you know? Notice what I did at the beginning of the class. I had you scan your energy. Now you guys who picked a number, notice where you were when we started the class. Notice where you are right now. Big difference, because you're clear and you're in alignment. So if you're in a rush, which being in a rush is low vibration energy, because when you're in a rush, you don't have time. You're moving. There's anxiety. There's stress. No, man. That's high vibration energy is never in a rush. It's flowing. It moves. You know, that doesn't mean it doesn't get stuff done. Of course, high vibration energy gets lots of stuff done, but it isn't in a rush. It isn't pressured. It isn't tense. That's low vibration energy. So if you only have a couple of minutes, it's better to do a little of this as much as you can than not. But I recommend always scanning your energy, knowing where you're starting, getting out of your head, really locking into your center point. That's really important. It's really important to establish that. And we're only talking a few minutes, but it makes a big difference when you're out there. And if you're not solidly grounded in your center point, you're going to move back up to your head. If you leave the house or you start your day without being grounded, you're going to move back up to your head automatically. Why? Because that's what our default mechanism is. For most people, they're used to just being up here. So for me, I'm always down here now, but you know, I've done the work to be able to know that this is my new default system, which is down at my center point. Ground myself. You got to be grounded when, you know, it's a powerful energy. So, you know, this whole thing may take you, when you really learn it, 12 minutes, maybe 15 at the most. So you're taking 15 minutes to connect yourself to the most powerful energies in the universe, to create a high vibration energy field for the other 23 and 45 minutes of your day. Sounds like a good deal to me. Okay, sounds like a good deal. You guys are working out. You exercise fanatics. Be a fanatic about doing your energy work, because you'll see the difference in your life. This affects everything, you guys. Everything. When you're in a high vibrational energy, you attract high vibrational energy. When you're in low or in neutral, you don't. So this is, again, I remind you guys, this is about controlling your own energy. Either you're in control with the high vibrational energy, or the low vibration energy's got you. That's all there is. You're running the show, or the low vibration energy. Now, the low vibration energy never tells you when it's running the show. You think you're in control, but the low vibration energy is sitting there waiting for something to come up where it can send you a low vibration energy thought, feeling, emotion, or get you upset or frustrated. You know, look how many times during the day where stuff comes up where, you know, it's easy to go over the edge with that stuff. Okay. All right. Scanning for any more questions. I think that answered your question, Lewis. What is energy platform? The energy platform is the exercises that I've taught you. I call it a platform because we're building one upon the other. You know, you learned about energetic awareness, okay? And then you learn energetic awareness. Then you learn how to identify the energies. And then you learn how the energies come into disguise. Okay, and then you learn the energy, the low vibration energy works again in disguise. So so it's internally. So you learn how to scan your own energy, right? And then you learn that the low vibration energy is in your head. So you got to get it out of your head, right, and move it down. Then we put your energy center. You learn about that, about the most powerful place, your center point. Learned about that. Okay, then you learn how to do the energetic breath. That was the platform. Then you learn how to ground yourself, right? Okay, and then you learn how to ground yourself and take that earth energy and visualize it and send it out and visualize that so it becomes one with all the important things that you do during the day, so that you can link up. You know, if you're at work or if you're going out to game. You know, you're linking up to that earth energy, that strength, that power of earth energy. Man, it's strong. I got in the office here, I have guys walk around in that earth energy so they can feel the difference between being connected and not being connected, right? Okay, then the top of the platform is now tonight we added the high vibrational energy. So so now you know how to connect to the earth energy. Now you know how to connect to the high vibration energy and bring it down. So you've got two of those energies, and you're at your center point, so they're flowing between the two. It's like the electric light. You've got the positive and the negative, and you've got the filament or the resistor between the two. That's what keeps light going. Okay, that's what I mean by the platform. Okay, when I draw the 8 with both of my hands, interjection. Does it matter which direction I'm drawing the energy to? I recommend that you draw both ways. Start and then go the other direction. Figure 8s, just like the cross crawl. Start here, stop, go the other way. Stop, go the other way. Same thing with the figure 8s. Good question. When I do the grounding exercises, can I take more than 3 grounding breaths as I want to? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can do more. You can double it up to 6 if you want to. Yeah. 3. I use 3 as the optimum number. If you need more, do more, but no less than 3. And you can do the same thing. If you want to keep drawing down high vibrational energy, you don't need to just do it 3 times. You can do it 6. You can do it 10 times if you want to. Your energy will expand tremendously. So that's why, you know, we do it step by step. If you're used to doing 3, try 3 more and see what happens. You know, experiment. This is your energy. This is about your energy and your body are the most important possessions that you have. So you want to know all about it. You know, how do you tick? No one ever teaches us how important it is. Well, you should know it, just like you want to know what your health is and what any health challenges you have or what your strengths are. You want to know about your energy. how's your earth energy? How you doing at your center point? What does it feel like to draw down high vibrational energy? What does that alignment feeling feel like? I really wanted to get you in on that for the first time, really feel what it's like to be in alignment, just to feel great in your body, just to feel powerful, feel at peace. And some people never get to experience that in their whole life. And you guys can do it at will now. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, I do. You can do it before you go to bed. Yeah, I ground before I go to bed. Yeah, absolutely. Drawing it down. You sleep better too. Experiment on that, Lewis, and see what you think. Okay. Any last questions before we call it a night? Jonathan. Started 3 hours ago. We started 3 hours ago, and we did start 3 hours. God, is it 3? It's crazy, huh? Hey, I'm about giving you guys value, so if I'll teach you as long as you want to. We had about a 10-minute interruption, and then we kept it going. So that was in. We missed you, Jonathan. But that's okay. This is you'll be able to get this class. This is recorded. We are still live. Is it possible to become too present? Feel like I have a place where I feel energy is flowing in and out of my head, and then I also feel sometimes I can, for a short time, reach a point where my eyes are popping out of my head. Okay. Well, make sure. I tell you what. Make sure that you're grounded on that, Rasmus. It's really important. Be careful. I'm going to have you start with just 3 this week, drawing down the high vibration energy. You can get too much energy, you guys. You can keep flowing this energy, and remember, your body is a vessel to contain energy. And right now, you're learning how to bring in more high vibrational energy, but it takes steps. Okay, so don't overdo it. It's like an electric socket. There's so much electricity. I'm not going to plug my computer into to the power station. There's just too much energy there. Just take it easy, one step at a time. Okay, so I would recommend, Rasmus, that you stay grounded and your eyes popping out of your head. If that's a pleasant feeling, cool. If it's not a pleasant feeling, then I would make sure that I'm grounded and make sure that you're grounded and that you're at your center point. See how that works and let me know. Okay, remember, we got another class coming up on Tuesday. So this is where you'll be able to put it all together. I'm going to go through the whole course again. From start to finish during that time. So if you guys want to be there on time, I'm going to explain everything step by step. You've got all the parts now. You've got all the components now. We've done 7 classes. And I gave you a bonus webinar a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to give you another bonus webinar on Tuesday going through everything that we've covered. So this will be a time for you to ask any questions about anything that you have, and so that we can continue on. Is your power center at the bottom part of your spine? Yes. It's in the area. You don't have to have it precise. It's in that area. It's located around the bottom part of your spine or your tailbone. It's in that area, right, kind of like right behind your balls. Okay, but just as long as you're down there, not up here, that's the key thing. You're focusing on the energy down there, because that's your lower body that connects you to the earth energy. Okay, and gets you grounded. Okay, Jonathan, yes, make sure you get it recorded. Please call support, email support tomorrow morning, or do it tonight and say, I'd like a recording. I'd like to be sent a recording of class number 6, and they'll send it to you. Do that tonight. Jonathan has copies of the first 5 classes. All right. Lewis, so I can't really take too many grounding breaths to avoid energy overload. No, you can't, but I don't think you need at this point, I don't think you need any more than 6 to 7, Lewis. So 3 is good. Okay, you can do 6, but right now, let's just take it easy. You know, that's what I would do that. Better to underdo than overdo. Can I get too much Mother Earth energy or take too many grounded breaths? Okay, I think I answered that question. Rockin', okay. Okay, that's another good. Holiday weekend, guys, loving it. Is it possible to reach different stages of presence? Oh, I answered that. Yeah, it's unlimited. High vibration energy is unlimited, man. There are amazing things you can do when you get up there. Okay, any more questions? Having a great class tonight, loving it. All right, I think I'm going to call it a night here. You guys, we had a good class. Proud of the work that you're doing. So between now and Tuesday, practice up.